Hetapu and Namaste. This is Aset Segmet, your esoteric numerologist. I want to be talking about numerology and December 21st, 2012. Yes, I too have something to say, and I would love for you to join me on my three-part series of decoding December 21st with numerology. I need you to get a pen and paper because you'll need to take some notes. I will be addressing the fear factor first, and then I'll be getting into the year of 2012, the month 12, also the 21st day, and the universal day, and I will tie that in with the tarot. It'll give us a deeper meaning of what the number vibration is trying to share with us. With that said, let me get right into the fear factor. There is a fear factor of an extinction level event to happen on this planet, and a lot of that was spread through the movies. 2 years ago we had a movie out called 2012. We also had Deep Impact with Morgan Freeman, who was the first African American president in that particular movie. We also had another movie with Bruce Willis. It was called Apocalypse. And what's interesting is that it showed different earth change scenarios that happened to our planet, with a lot of death that occurred because of those changes. This is the fear of what has been projected about December 21st, this one particular date in all of history that is supposed to cause all of this havoc. What is interesting is that we have been experiencing earth changes. So it's nothing new, but the real fear, what is underlining the fear factor, is death. We all fear death, and yet death is all around us. It's part of our everyday existence. What we need to understand about death is that our spirits are immortal. We are immortality. We are deathless. And the only thing that dies is our vessel, this instrument called the body. It dissolves back into the earth from which we drew it from. So the only way to transcend death is to ascend. And this is what I was talking about in my formal video with Ascension. There were various individuals who were able to transcend this dimension, this density. It's dealing with raising your vibration to a whole nother frequency where you actually transcend to another dimension. And so this is the hope of those who are looking forward to moving onwards and upwards. I'm going to move now into talking about 2012, the energy of 2012. But I also want to say that we all need to make our peace with the ideology of death. We don't really address that until someone that we know dies, or a celebrity that we idolize dies. And then we might really want to think about it, but it would be good to really make peace and to understand that as long as you're connected with Divine Source, that whatever happens, that you're going to be divinely taken care of. And with that said, I really will move on to 2012. 2012, when you add that up, we get a universal year of 5 by adding 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 2. 5 is a number that is a nonconformist number. It's very individualistic. It is a scientific number that is very analytical because it deals with the air element of the mind. Very sharp, thinks on its feet. It is a number that is extremely adaptable, resourceful. It deals with a lot of traveling, moving from location to location, residence. It also deals with moving from job to job or from relationship to relationship. It is extremely magnetic, very charming, seductive energy related to Uranus, the planet which is very eccentric and unconventional. It deals with futuristic inventions. So 5 is tied in with the energy of Uranus. What is interesting is that this number is tied into the energy of December 21st, 2012. And I will go forward to talk about the 12th month. Let me go back. Let me deal with the tarot of 5. In the higher secrets, what we call the major arcana of the tarot, 5 stands for the Hierophant. Hierophant is a teacher of holy things. It deals with bringing the mundane things of this life and bridging it with the cosmic principles, universal principles. And so you have a very mystical, magical element about 5 that seeks out the mysterious. This number deals with the miraculous in a way that you didn't think would happen to you, but will come at the last minute when you didn't think it would. So this is how I'm wrapping up the number energy with the tarot. Also number 12. Number 12 is a number of governmental excellence. Deals with the end of cycles. We are now in the 12th month of the 12th year of 2012, actually. There are 12 zodiac signs, and the 12th sign is Pisces. You have 12 hours in a clock. You also have 12 apostles. There are also 12 tribes of Israel. So there are a lot of cycles when you're dealing with the number of 12. 12 in the tarot deals with the hangman. It is dealing with a man who has been sacrificed for the intrigue of others. It's also called the victim. But if you notice with that particular card, there is a halo on this man's head. So it's dealing with discernment. It's dealing with looking at things from another angle. It's dealing also with wisdom and prophecy. So this is the tarot meaning of number 12. Number 21, which is the day, this particular day, it is the number of the world. And the world card in the higher secrets of tarot deals with elevation and honors. It's dealing with having to go through trials and arriving at a point of success and attainment. So the energy of this card with the number 2 is dealing with diplomacy and tact. It's also very sensitive and intuitive. The 1 also deals with originality. It deals with assertion and initiation and authority. So this is your number 21. From the 12 and the 21, they give you the number 33, which is a master number vibration. It gives us the attitude of the day of the world teacher of the Christ. So it's a very heavy day of psychic revelation. To go forward, I'm going to deal with the universal day of that day, which you get by adding the 12th month with the 21st day, and you add that 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 2. You're going to get the number 38, which equals 11. And so 11 in the tarot major arcana or higher secrets is the Justice card. The Justice card is about cutting way of error. It is about weighing duality, bringing things to a balance. And so the number 11 in and of itself is the number of the visionary. It is the number of enlightenment. It is the number of illumination. And so when you look at this number, you see a doorway. it will present itself on this particular day as a portal for transformation. So this also is a master number. And what do I mean by a master number? It deals with the number of the same energy that gives you an exceptional vibration. So it is a double one, and a double one is very alpha. It is very assertive, and when you double that power, it brings out more, but it also puts it on a higher octave to be more spiritually enlightened than it is just of itself. So two numbers, 11 and 33, highly dynamic numbers for that day. I am just giving you the positive aspect of these numbers. And so on the next video, we're going to explore more about the polar opposite of these numbers. So hang in there with me. Hetepu and Moet.